I wanted to do this video today about the ST200 airbox upgrade. Now, I really don't make videos. It's not really my thing. But I couldn't find a single video on the ST200 airbox. What it looked like, the differences. There's some forums out there where I've got some information from, but there's just not a whole lot. So I'm just trying to share some information, knowledge. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I'm just trying to share some knowledge about this airbox upgrade, a little bit about the different intakes and problems you may run into. This is the motorcycle just went by there. Sorry about that. This is the ST200 airbox from Ford Europe. It's a Ford part. You cannot get it in America. Okay. The difference is, as you can see, that's the original version. Now that is just a straight down chute. There's nothing in there, okay? Just a straight down chute. That's all that is. This one here, you still have your stock snorkel, like just from the factory, your American version. And on the bottom, you have a whole opening that this snorkel attaches to. Nice and long there. And it goes down in here, above your fog light. So you didn't remove your headlight. I'm not going to do a video on anything. I'll install it. There's a great video of a guy installing the monotone airbox. It's very similar to this one. It's a great install video. He goes over everything. I'm not going to do that. Okay? Now, the reason why I went with this airbox over, say, a typical cold air intake or a short ram intake, you know, your open cone in filters. In 2016, now this is a 2017 model, which, you know, this is the last one in America. They are not bringing back the 2018 Fiesta at all to the U.S. market. So if you want one, maybe there's someone sitting on the lot somewhere, still go ahead and buy it. They added this. This is probably to do with the evap emissions on the older models like 2013 through 2015. There was just one valve here, one little quick connect. It wasn't even a valve, it was just one connect to a hose. That was it. Well, no manufacturer really decided to really mess with trying to make another intake tube for it because of the hassle, you know, machining, you know, all that. I guess they just didn't really see the purpose of it, so they just said, heck, we're not even going to mess with it. Down the road, as more cars got bought, someone said, okay, let's make an adapter hose so we can still use the older intakes that were never remade, redone for the newer models, but we'll have this intake harness that you can put on your upgraded intake and it'll work with the newer models. And some people say, oh yeah, they work, but you have to cut this and do that. And so I said, well, I'm still getting check engine lights. To me, it wasn't worth the hassle to spend over $300 to deal with possible check engine lights and messing with these hoses. Like I said, probably has to do with the evap emissions, something like that. I'm just not going to deal with it. I think this is a great intake. I think you're going to get great airflow. It's going to be safe. It's going to look factory. You know, it's going to be all good. I got it from Whoosh Motorsports, American company, $255, including shipping. I think that's a great value because if you try to order from the UK yourself, you're going to realize how much the shipping costs are. They're insane. There's also a VAT fee, I think, has to do with import. And I also realize their money is worth more than our money. Okay? So when you see, you know, 240 pounds, realize it's closer to $300 US, if not more. I didn't look up the exchange rate today. Now, this is the standard air filter, comes in the car, and then the new airbox comes with one. I'm going to leave it and use it for now. Instead of using a high flow air filter, I think the factory one's really great. I mean, it's very thick. The pleats are really nice. The aftermarket air filters I've seen for it, they're very thin. And I'm a fan of high flow air filters. I think they're good. You know, you got to take care of it right. You know, they don't need to be cleaned constantly. It's the whole purpose of a high flow air filter. Okay, Canyon recommends like 50,000 miles for a panel, 100,000 for a cone. You know, these guys are cleaning them once a year, and they're wondering why they maybe have some oil leakage. They're just not meant to be cleaned that much. There's no need for it. I'm going to stick with this one for now. I'm going to keep that as a spare, actually, because there's already one in the box. It's already installed. I'm not going to take apart the new box. Now, that is your cold side intercooler pipe. So it's after going to the intercooler. It's going up to your throttle body now. That's your sound sympathizer, by the way, that some people like to remove and modify. They don't like. It picks up sound from your intake, runs this tube into your firewall so you can hear the noise. I like it. I'm going to keep it for now. I have no issues with that. Now, as you can kind of see, your intake tube is going to come up in here, up in this area. This is where your fog light is at. Remove this headlight. So just be careful. plasticky Ford, you know, don't break nothing. There's already a great video, if I didn't mention it before, by a guy installed a monotone airbox. He does a really good job of breaking it down. It's like 16 minutes long. It's great, so I'm not going to show that. I also have the fswerks 2.5-inch stainless steel catback exhaust. This is the old one over here. I ain't put it up yet. Kept it around just for this video, so y'all can see what the old one looks like off the car. You know, the fswerks one, 2.5-inch stainless steel. The resonator doesn't exist. It's just pipe, 3 pieces. Boom, your muffler. It's a straight through design muffler. That's really not loud at all. It's remarkably a quiet car. I will do a cold startup after this video. I'm going to try to add it to this video. If not, I'll make a separate video of the exhaust clips. I also have a 2010 Ford Focus. I have a fswerks 2.5-inch race exhaust on it. It's a much louder car, and we'll do an exhaust clip, and you can hear that one. Much louder. Has a lot of drone on my Focus. But on the Fiesta, there's no drone at all. Like, you don't even notice it when you're cruising, like, at all. So I'm gonna get this thing installed. Hopefully it goes well. Make sure I get that darn headlight back in there, plasticky crap, and get it buttoned in. All the hose clamps tightened. You know, don't want any boost leakage. And I'm gonna make a video of the rear end of it. You can hear the exhaust sound. Cold start. It's only like 40 degrees out here today. You know, it's nice and sunny. It's pretty chilly. And then we'll do an interior sound. And y'all can see my tack, where the noise is at, the RPM. It's really probably won't hear the exhaust at all. I'm interested to see if we'll get any more intake noise inside the car. And then we'll do a video of that exhaust on that Focus, just in case any of y'all are interested, just to see how much louder it is than this car. And realize that with the Fiesta and exhaust aftermarket, it's definitely a great option, and you won't regret it. It's not loud at all. It's not obnoxious. You're not going to have any issues. I thought maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to show it installed. It's installed. Looks the exact same from factory from the top. And honestly, with the headlight in there, you wouldn't even really know. But this is it. Now you can kind of see that snorkel. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of dark. But that's the snorkel right there. You know, it kind of came up, came down, went over the intake tube. And intercooler tube, and kind of underneath this hole between like the frame, pipe, but sits up right up in here. Totally safe from water. There's definitely some air up in there. I mean, you know, that's what they recommend. That's what Monotone recommends with theirs. So I'm gonna go by what they recommend since they work with Ford. I think from the factory, if you have an ST200 over in Europe, what people said it mounts somewhere behind like the radiator. There's like a clip or something like that. There's really no information on that. I'm sure some other things are different. So I'm gonna get this headlight in, then hopefully we can do that damn exhaust startup. I think the exhaust knocked my phone over, but I'm sure you still heard it just fine. This is inside the car. Let's see. All the windows are up here. As you can tell, the Focus is definitely louder. It didn't really crackle and pop like it needs to today for some reason, even though it was cold. But alright, I hope you liked it. You know, like I said, I don't make videos. It's not my thing. But you know, if you have any questions, concerns, you know, you can just leave a comment. I'll answer every single comment left about the intake, the car, whatever. No issues. Anyway, thanks for watching.